this a try. So, who is up for a tarot card reading today? How about we take a look at just the general vibe today? What do I need to know today? So, I'm going to do a poll for myself. I hope you all can hear me. And yeah, tarot cards. What do I need to know today? All right, let's pull 3 cards. One, 2, we got 3. So, what do I need to know today? Well, I have got the 6 of Swords. Okay. I have got the Tower. Oh boy. And I've got the 10 of Cups. Okay, so things are actually. Let's talk about these 3 cards. I'm going to hold them up real close to the screen for you. There we go. All right, starting from over here. In fact, let me do some switcheroo. Okay, so starting with. No. All right, there we go. Starting with this one, our 6 of Swords. I'm going to show you a nice real up and close. I'm also using the Cat and Candy Nightmare deck today. So firstly, what do I need to know today? Well, that my expertise is really a balancing, grounding force, but I'm not really super connected with it. You see, the swords are all the way over there, and swords are what I know and what it's logic, it's knowledge, it's all of those mental things. And then over here, we have the 2 cats that are looking over at those swords, and they're not really engaged with them, though. And I think it's worth calling out that there's the big kitty and the little kitty here. I kind of wonder, am I not serving my inner child, my more base, more youthful self on the inside? Am I not giving it access to what I know? Am I kind of perhaps cutting things off for myself? I think there's definitely a theme here of being a bit disconnected from what you know and what you're good at. And I think it's kind of interesting to see the contrast between this card and the more traditional depiction of it, which is on the Rider Waite Smith card. It's the card where you got the people in the boat and they're kind of, going away from the land and they've got all their swords in the boat with them. So in that one, I typically read that card as we're taking what we know and we're bringing it somewhere else. But over here, it kind of feels like we're moving toward what we know. So in all cases, we still have knowledge, understanding, expertise being someplace else. But how much control do I have over access to it and where it is in relation to me? I think today this is saying that, yeah, you yourself are feeling a bit disconnected from what you know. Maybe you're not leaning on your experiences and your expertise well enough to really support yourself and support fledgling parts of you. So now let's add the tower onto that. Ah, ha, ha, ho. Well, the tower is a card of a hard reset and going back to the bare bones and stripping down what's not working and what you've established so far and starting fresh and starting new. And I think that these 2 paired together is telling me that I think there's actually some cutting that has to happen here. I think it might be time to get rid of maybe some ideas or some things that I might have worked on, but not really given all of myself to and not really supported. And maybe things that just aren't working anymore. Maybe it's less about me and just more about, hey, what's not working? What is a sham? What needs to go? And since it's the tower and not death, I'm reading this as, well, what needs to go is going to come crashing down regardless. So, yeah. And I think that what's crashing down is going to be the things that you're not supporting with what you know and your mental expertise. So if you're doing dumb stuff, it's going to fall apart, dude. And maybe it needs to fall apart. The tower is something that needed to happen. So, but where do we go from there? I really like where this ends, and it ends with the 10 of Cups. So let's talk about the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is, oh, it's all about completion in terms of emotions. It's my emotional cup is filled, my needs are met, and I'm happy here and I'm doing okay. So, yeah, I think what's in store for me, I think letting a lot of the pretensions and a lot of the things I might have scenarios where I've made more work for myself and made things more challenging and kind of almost forced myself into more of a logic first, don't feel more adult oriented role. I think they're going to come crashing down and I think it's going to feel emotionally very cathartic. So stay tuned for Fall of the House of OMG Tarot because where's it going to go? I don't know. But all right, as far as the first live stream goes that nobody was here for, that's okay. I got some video I'm going to rip and it's all learning process. So talk soon, kids. Bye bye.